All right, Bells of Steel. Today we're going to do the most unbiased, biased overview and assembly of our belt squat. I'm going to take it as the customer perspective. So I just got my belt squat in. We do all these different videos, but they're very clean cut, and you can see all the edits. And there's actually some behind the scenes that you guys miss. So in this video, I'm not going to edit anything. I'm just going to present it as it is. And I'm going to take this belt squat, open it up, and see what we got. Kind of go from there. Now, I will tell you, this belt squat that we got has been through shipping once and has been through 2 transfers. So this thing has been absolutely punted 3 times by shipping. Normally we don't ship these things 3 times. So I want to see, I want to show you guys worst case scenario. So this thing's been absolutely punted across the US twice. What is it going to look like and what can I expect? This is not going to be a great representation of yours because it's only going to be shipped once. You should have some dings and stuff on the boxes, but your stuff inside should be pretty. And I say biased or unbiased at the same time because 1, I work for Bells, but 2, I'm also a heavy customer of all sorts of different, racks and rigs and machines from different companies. So I'm going to give you my real perspective of what I see as I unpackage and put everything together. So follow me. I just got it in over here, and let's go unload the truck. All right, so we're at our bay door. Go and unlock her. And there she is, the beautiful belt squat by Bells of Steel. And as you can see, she's been loved on. So let me unload this real quick and I'll show you what I'm working with. Make sure you do this by yourself so it's like next to impossible to get off your truck. First box is about 100 pounds. Well, 143 to be exact. And I'm just gonna treat her with more love and care. Box 1. This is the heavier one. Oh yeah, good tape job. Ooh, washer. It's already got a washer out. So this is what a carrier might do with your loving hype my knife. I'm going to just open her on up. Best thing to do is to cut these white tabs. This knife is very dull. It is duller than me. Holy cow. There we go. Make sure you're cutting upward just in case you want to catch yourself in the face. Okay. This thing's been pretty much deconstructed for me by the carrier. All right. Oh yeah. Bubble tape. Ooh. Make sure you guys give this to your cats and kittens. Give them something to do for the afternoon. All right. This looks pretty good. Flip it over. Nice. Go ahead and unbox this and I'll bring you guys on in for a closer view. Oh, that's huge. Sometimes those will fall out if a box has been absolutely destroyed. So, good. So let's bring you guys in real close. Let's see here. So we got some scratch there, but overall, we've got some lovage here, and we got some more love here, but nothing crazy for how many times this thing has been shipped. If that's our biggest problem, I'm pretty happy with it. But good thing, I've got my custom Bells of Steel touch-up pit. So I got this touch-up kit from Home Depot. It's actually made and produced by Bells of Steel. Costs you about $6. Here we go. Oh, fixed. Got another scratch there. Make sure you get the Bells of Steel Satin Edition from your local depot. And yeah, look, brand new machine, no issues. It's been loved on. Make sure you just use the dullest knife ever. Just makes it so much easier. This thing is so dull I can't even get through the box. Perfect. It's cutting through one layer of cardboard. I can tell this hasn't been opened because all the straps are not cut. So this thing hasn't even been opened ever. So if you guys ever notice when you go to open yours and this tab is cut, it's been opened before. All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and start piling everything up. There should be just about 2 of everything, so you know that you're short something if there's not 2 of everything. Now, this is the big piece in the center, holds everything together. It has seen some wear and tear. It's got quite a few scratches on it, but yours should not have that. So if you see a bunch of scratches, make sure you call us, because it shouldn't be like that. I expected this one too because it's a return and I'm going to put it together for myself. This isn't going to a customer. This is purely for my personal collection. But right off the bat, if you don't see a 2 of just about everything, you're probably missing some parts. There's a link down below there somewhere to a step-by-step of how to put this together. Centerpiece, there should only be one of those. That's where the belt attaches. This is one of our feet, 1 J-cup. Oh, got our instructions. Nice. But I'm not even going to use them, because how cool would you be if you put it together with the instructions? Not at all. That's lame. Just throw those anywhere. More uprights. Got a second one. So I can see right off the bat we're missing one of these. And probably some bolts. But that's okay. We'll make it work. This is the hardest part of any build, is just unboxing the thing. It takes forever. So I'm just gonna untake these bolts. Your big ones are gonna be for the big holes. Your little ones are gonna be for your small holes. And these are threaded through the frame. So I'm just gonna thread them on in there. Oh yeah. So on this machine, the thicker plate goes towards the front of the machine. The other one does not. These support pieces, all 4 of them go on the inside. And yeah, that should be about it. I'm gonna start sticking some bolts in. Once again, my bigger ones go on the outside. And one of the keys here is make sure you hand thread them first. Trust me. I've messed this up a million times. I've just tried to like zip it in there. So before I go any further, I'm gonna go ahead and get the back piece on. Another set of these big bolts. Through, and it's got the support on the outside. You guys enjoy my heavy breathing during all this? I'm sure it's great. That's why I'm getting a belt squat, right? So I can get in shape and not breathe heavy on camera. So I'm gonna bring you guys in real close. So we got our bolts here. Should be a 19 millimeter, but they say 4.8 MD on them. They're gonna go here as well as here for the upright. So these are tapped in. There's not gonna be any nut on the other side. Oh. Make sure you drop that. So this one sticks in here. Line up your first hole. Go ahead and leave that really loose. And the reason is, when this one is back here, there's not enough space. So you have to lift up on the piece. Lift up on the piece and screw in like that. So then you can lay it back down. So you will need an open end wrench for that, or just get as tight as you can with your hand. And this one you can just hit with the old wrench and socket combo. But we need some more of that Bells of Steel touch-up kit. Once again, yours should not look like this. But since mine has been returned, I'm just going to touch it up as I go. Anywhere you want. Just make sure you're getting the satin edition. Rust-Oleum, my favorite. Satin, the best. So now, let's do the other side over there. The beam right there. So, come on now. Get in there. Come on. Oh, there we go. It's just that easy. Since I got you here already, we got 4 of these ones. It's a 4.8, should be a 19 millimeter as well. But as I'm tightening them down, I'll let you know. I'm gonna go through here. I made this too tight. Make sure you loosen these. Keep them loose, like I say in every video, and I didn't even listen to my own instructions. There we go. That easy. Now this one on the back side, on the bottom, she's not going through there. So you're gonna have to feed it from the back side in. I guess if you wanna make it look all uniform and nice, you would have done that on the top one too, but I didn't. So yeah, feed it through, and then start to feed your washer on. Now I got everything lined up, go ahead and tighten this all down, because it won't matter about the clearances or clearances, whichever you prefer, between the two. So everything's in here now. I can zip it on down. So this is gonna be a 24 millimeter to start. This is gonna be really loud, so watch your ears. And I'm not going crazy tight. Make sure the camera's on. Make sure you just destroy the bolt as you're putting it in. That always helps. So I think we're at a 19 here. Oh, someone took my 19. 13/16. If you're an imperialist, nope, not that. Well, I'll be 3/4. 3/4 is going to be good enough. Or 19, if you're one of them metrics people, which is pretty much 98% of you. You want to tighten these down. And then you're gonna have to get these hand tight. And at the very end, use your adjustable. It's gonna take forever. Adjustables are almost great. They're like the best, worst tool ever. They just don't stay very taut. Any day now. There we go. Good enough. All right, well, we're back. It's been a solid week since I stopped working on this. I just got lazy. I did need a part. I needed one of these, but this thing is less than 25 feet in that direction. And yeah, I just, you know how things go. So, should have your bearings, your P204 bearings. We're gonna take those off. And you can see I changed my outfit. I have a slight eye infection, so, things are going well. And I didn't even get a new knife. So, this thing is still gonna be a pain. But go ahead, take your bearings off, out. And I'm not even sure why I'm cutting it, because it's not like it's cutting these. Pretty much just ripping the package at this point. There should be 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. And if these come in unaligned, they're not actually unaligned. They're just They just need to be tweaked a little bit. But they'll still go on, no problem. And they put a grease fitting on these. I've never once greased these. So you shouldn't have any issues with it. And they've got this zip tie on them, which makes it even more fun to use. So first we're gonna put these up here. They're these big bolts that you use for the frame, and all the bearings use that same bolt. We used to use a really short bolt, so these would eventually work themselves out. But yeah, that was a modification that I made because our bolts used to be like that big, and yeah, they just wouldn't hold in as long. So I need four for the top. If somebody wants to send me a new knife, just let me know down below if you're willing to send me one, and I'll send you a flag or something and trade for a knife. I have blades. I just don't know where I put them. We're in the process of moving, so I don't know where anything is. All right, so put these in really loose. You'll save yourself a ton of time. Put a washer on everything. This should be a 19 millimeter, if I remember correctly. So what I like to do is put one bolt in, and just have it real loose like. I like the big part of the bearing to go outwards. I don't know why, I just do. Slide her in. I have seen it before where these will come in with some extra paint on them, so you might have to work that bearing in just a little bit, but shouldn't have any issues. And this is key to like leave it completely loose. This is the one step where you need it like loose, because there's so much like tolerance in the bearings on up and down, left and right and such, that you're gonna drive yourself crazy if you tighten these down first. I feel a lot less sweaty today, which is nice. It's also not 97 degrees outside, or 13 Celsius, something like that. All right, let me grab the other side. I'll keep it rolling. Zoom out just a little for you. Hopefully I'm in frame. We're gonna try it a new way. See if we can do it even better. So I'm gonna put both on. We're trying stuff here. Be careful. Can we do it? Oh, uh-oh. Well, I'll be, that's what you get for trying new things. Just mess it up. Yeah, don't do that. Do it the old way. Stick it on first. There we go. Holy cow. Oh, there we go. Wonder what Ronnie Coleman's doing today. He's building himself a belt squat. Probably not. He's probably, yeah, buddying something. Getting really excited over people that aren't nearly as strong as him. That's exciting. All right. Here's my other key, is we're gonna use those big bolts again, like we used on the frame. Grab yourself 2 of those. These are from a brute rack, because I lost the bolt somewhere. But it's all the same bolt, so that's how convenient. I like to put these up and try to get one started. The key is to have these support pieces on the top, but I got it backwards. So that way the Bells of Steel logo is up on the top. So I like to set it up there, get one started. Bam. Go ahead and put the washer and nut on. Another key is the pole that sticks your belt, or the rod that holds your belt. You're gonna put that on sooner than later, because once you get these up, it won't fit in between unless you leave the bar out. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 more bolts in this thing, and I'll put the center piece on. I'll grab my bolts. Got them in an ice bag. I don't know why I have ice bags, but I do. I got a question for you guys. So I can't play music, obviously, because it'll just blare through this and copyright and whatever. When you're putting together something or working out, what kind of music you listening to? Let me know below. Comment it. All right, we need the belt piece. There's only one of these. 2 bolts. Same bolt. The instructions tell you exactly what bolt goes where, and there's videos for that down below here somewhere, or over there on your screen that you can touch. But we're doing it a little different today. You're gonna follow me bolt by bolt, and it's not really gonna be right. It's gonna be just get it done. Because I don't really care how much thread is sticking out on my bolts. So if these are the wrong bolts, doesn't bother me. I just want to squat. Well, I really don't, but people want to see me squat. I don't know why. Put your little ringer on there. There is one little hiccup on that ring. Like, if you go to super tight, it doesn't like go into position that's optimal for the belt. I don't know why. This one does, but you can simply just put a nut on there, and then when you get to the perfect position, tighten that nut down, and it'll be exactly what you want it to be. So I'm gonna put the uprights on, so that way I can lean this into the J-cups and then put the sides on. So once again, put your P204 bearing on there. Ow. That was fun. That hurt. My elbow. My poor elbow. I don't usually react to pain, but that got me. And it wasn't that funny. So this you can almost put 2 in, because it's easy to get a hold of. It's right here. It's not underneath. Put them in loose though, ladies and gentlemen. Don't mess that up. Technique. Squidward. Technique. Let me grab your uprights real quick. Be right back. Should be 2 of these, and make sure, don't mess this up, the big hole faces inward. And bam, I just lay it right there. And then I get another one started. I think I'm short on bolts, but I'll find them somewhere. Or I'll just leave them out because I don't really care. Don't worry, yours will have all the bolts it needs because it wasn't shipped 3 times. Which is funny because we go to these carriers and we're like, hey, how do we ship your stuff and it make it there? Then they send us packages you can buy that are based on like what you're shipping. That still doesn't work. So that's good. So you like, we'll do all these different tests and like buy these specific boxes and they'll still just destroy stuff. But from what I've seen, like I do all the returns as well. We don't get a ton of returns, and the returns that we get are still in good shape. I'll still use them for myself or sell them local, and I'll still get a decent dollar point from them. So I tightened that one down too much. So now it's not wanting to thread. There we go. Make sure you're really impatient with it and just jam that bolt in there. Really good. The only thing that's hard to find on these is these P204 bearings. It's a 20 millimeter bearing, so it's a little specific to our machine. So we don't usually miss that part ever, but if you do, that one takes a few extra days to get. But just call me, I'll send it to you. That happens like once in a blue moon, and we sell these things like every day. So, blue moon, gross. Not my favorite. Looks like I'm missing, am I? Missing one bolt? I don't. That's a 4.8 DN, not MD. So I'm missing one bolt on that side. It's here somewhere. I just probably dropped it. But let me go get one of those bolts real quick. So I just went to go get my bolt, found one, it was laying on the floor. And I recognized that some of that video, you probably only see half my face. But, oh well. We're not redoing it now. It's not like my face is gonna sell anybody anyways, so, you know, it is what it is. Now we can tighten down with my 19, if I still have it. 17. It looks like my 19 is missing. 3/4 it is. I'm going to use a small extension on this just to give myself some room, clearance. Just set your gun to like light torque mode. We don't need to NASCAR these things on. Even though I do love me some NASCAR. Ooh. Stripped it. Yep. Okay. Let's put the bar in here. Let me show you a trick for that. So you're gonna jam her in one side. I probably should have left all this loose, but I didn't. Oh man. Gosh, I don't listen to myself ever. Yeah, you gotta leave these loose, I forgot. Son of a gun. Love doing stuff twice. Let's see if we can do it with just one side being loose. Yeah, so I forgot again. Keep everything loose, like I say in all my videos. But you know, you get rushed. You just get excited for the gains. Look at that. Bam, done. I'm gonna go ahead and put a bolt in here. That way I know for sure the gapping is correct. I think it's a smaller bolt, if I remember correctly. Nope, it's that one. Is it a 19? Oh, score. It's a 19. Nope, it's not. It's a 17. How do I mess this up? 17 it is. I literally make these for a living. I can't remember the bolt. That's not good. Hoo-bow. Get my old 17 rod in here. Oh my goodness. Good. Let's put the J-cups on and set her on down. Oh yeah. Oh, smooth. Did I not listen to myself again? I clearly said, leave that off. Look at that. What am I thinking? Maybe my wife is right about a lot of things. She just says you just don't pay attention. Well, you're right, I don't. I'm what's called distracted. That's not going to be optimal for the camera, so let's bring her on down. Bring her on down, downtown, ba-dow. Oh, are we too low now? 1, 2, 3. I'm an idiot at this point. Look at that, I messed up my touch-up job. This stuff looks pretty good, but since I'm here, I like painting stuff. I would rattle can my house if it was acceptable. But it's not, because of the darn HOA. Do they have HOAs in Canada? I don't know, probably not. Canada probably just governs themselves because of how nice they are as a people. I don't know. Making stuff up at this point. All right, let's put the sides on. Make sure that the support piece is out on the side. Stick it in, and then there you go, done. Lost the washer. You know what, we're just gonna leave it down there. Is it important? Maybe, but my back just doesn't want to go down there. Ooh, we could do some painting on that one. That one was from my parts bin. That thing's been with me for a couple years now. Look at that. So it's, the frame was like pretty well boxed. Like the box was still intact. And then everything else pretty much looked like a diaper bag when I got it. It's really soft and the box was all mushy. Definitely had been left out in the rain, but there's not any rust, which is cool. All right. So now we got our biggest decision to make. Do we want the weight horns out or up? Well, I've never done them out because I just think it looks better to have them up. Not that I'm a stylish guy, but I'm gonna keep them up. Put that through. Make sure you miss the hole 7 times. And then make sure, this is key, we got to put this piece on here. It's a little supportive piece, so when I go to lock these on down, it doesn't crinkle the metal, which this is thick metal, so it really shouldn't do that anyways, but just in case. Oh, this one's got 3 washers. Winning. Same thing on this side. And we're almost done here. Now, I will tell you, there's nothing better than having this big white table because, one, it's up in the air and I don't have to bend down on with my back. Just getting too old for that. And the other thing is you have to put these plate peg holders in. Oh, did I forget the plate? Yep, I did. Gosh. Okay. Boom. Where'd my nut go? Oh well, get another one. And I lost that one too. Kidding me. Oh, there it is. Since I'm here and I love painting, this stuff looks pretty good, but we're just gonna, that's gonna get scratched, so no need to do that. Just freshen her up a little bit. Love it. So this is gonna get scratched, no need to paint that. This looks pretty good. I'm gonna even it out. I don't see anything there, but, oh, she's clogged. Oh no. Oh, that ruins your day. Well, clog that. So let's go ahead and tighten everything down. Then I'll show you the pegs. Get my 24, my mini extension. Make sure you torque it to spec. I use my ear for that. You asked what the specs are? I don't know. Just go until it changes noises. Go until it starts twisting your other hand. That's what I do. Bam. Done. Woo-hoo. Nice and toy. Like a toy gun. Oh, stripped it. I'm the king of stripping stuff. Oh, we're stuck. We're real stuck. Two options when that happens. You can flail around, or you can just simply back this out in reverse. It'll pull your adjustable right off. Why am I doing it that way? Done. Oh yeah. Now don't forget your rubber pieces. That's important. That way it keeps it off the bolt. There we go. All right, last part. We're gonna put the band peg holders on. That's a 17. The key is though, they go through the frame. So if you have this on the ground, it's kind of a pain to reach these bolts. Since I have it on a table, it's a little easier. Of course I made it not that easy. Look at me go. So you can just find the hole and then just stick your thumb on the back. And these are a 17, I think, but I'm gonna let you on a secret. I'm just gonna leave them loose. No one in my gym uses the pegs, so we're just gonna leave it for them. But at least they have the idea that they could use it if they wanted to. But I don't see that happening. So you got one here too. So you can go up here up top, bloop, loop it in. Make sure you put a washer on there, but I don't feel like it. If you're feeling extra saucy, just zip it on with a 17. Not feeling super saucy today, so we're gonna leave it. Plus a lot of the torque on this is gonna be upwards, so it really shouldn't loosen over time. You're pulling up on it, but if it were me, well, if it were you, I'd go through and tighten those down. But I'm not me and you're not you, you know? So I'm gonna finish these two and then I'll take you around the whole assembly. So this is our final project. Ooh, we got some extra bolts. Win. So yeah, everything's nice and tight. As you can see, it's in pretty darn good shape for a return. I'll give you an example of a return. So we just had a return today, and this stuff just gets pretty not well taken care of when it's sent back. Like this literally had a cut in it. So for not being well taken care of on the way back, I'd say this turned out really well. And I only needed one part, which was this. And I have a giant thing of parts So wasn't a big deal for me. But if you as the customer are missing a part, just message us. Message us? Yeah, just message us. That sounds weird. Just shoot me an email and we'll get it sent out to you. But yeah, that doesn't happen. This has been a quick, maybe not quick. This has been an episode of the Bells of Steel Belt Squat, how to assemble, what you can look for when you receive it, and just some ins and outs. And we hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more. And yeah, we'll keep doing this. This has been fun. Just an unboxing, giving you my opinion on what I've seen, and just a quick overview of what it's going to look like when it comes to your house, and just some fun tips and tricks. Thank you guys. Have a great day.